Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result in exile on a barren planet, thousands of light years away. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
Waiting around, that's what. We ran away. It was way too dangerous in there. Please, if you plan on living a little longer, don't go in there. There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from? The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Ziming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
Is research data more important than life? I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound, if anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the ambrosial arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Upon commissioned grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead! Stay away! If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by. Stumbled in, door wide open. Within commissioned grounds today was sown an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanism didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will. Quick! Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up! I raised you like my own flesh and blood. Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace. I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here. Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand. Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every star skiff soon shall woe betide.
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen entangled thence and coiled. How observant. You would make an excellent student. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Ah! Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long. This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose! Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You're much better than my useless students. Whoa, what's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain! All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back!
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the Creation Furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots punch through the furnace!
Careful, it's changing.
Whoa! What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
Do not be afraid. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon.
Tough luck running into me! Nap time.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
My turn! Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Try that again!
Heaven's Surge. Break!
You can't run! Tough luck running into me! Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Huh. As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The ebon deer seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Are you listening to Mr. Yang?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, huh? The Artisanship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Will of preservation!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
My turn!
It's time.
Time for a shot. that again! You can't run!
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break!
Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in clash of swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process. Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Wow, you're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground! See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
We need a strategy.
Do not be afraid. Awaken, Dormant. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Rise!
I'm on guard. Ta-da!
You can't run!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break!
My turn!
Good.
Lower your weapon. Treasonous.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Heaven surge. Rise!
Tough luck running into me! What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
Don't lose momentum.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Try that again. You can't run!
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break!
My turn!
Lance at the ready. Hit!
Do not fret.
Lower your weapon.
Oh, grace.
Try that again.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Tough luck running into me!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break!
It's time.
Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
That'll take.
My turn! Try that again!
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Tough luck running into me!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Heaven's surge. Break!
Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward! Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Quick! There's more roots over here!
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Please never do that again.
Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break. Consequences are mine to bear. It's all yours. This could serve you well.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Do not be afraid. Grace. I'm on guard. Hit!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Try that again!
Heaven surge. Rise!
You can't run!
Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon. Lance hit!
Try that again!
I'm okay.
Can't run!
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move! My turn! Here!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Tough luck running into me! You can't run!
The skill. Awaken, Dormant's world-cleansing dragon.
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
March.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
Surge. Break!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Try that again! You can't run! Tough luck running into me! Here!
I'm on guard. Hit!
Naughty child.
Try that again!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
You can't run!
Awaken, Dormant Scales. World-cleansing dragon.
My turn! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot! Try that again!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
You can't run!
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Try that again! You can't run!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
It's getting weak! Quick, finish it off!
General Jingyuan said the Ambrosial Arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant, I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey. Thank you for your help. Those useless students and I will take care of them. It's only a legend. Though what with... They say that a long time ago, when the Xian among them were abominations known as Heliobi. They'd said that mortals parasitized by Heliobi after a prolonged struggle, that vessel is the creation furnace. I don't know if there are demons in the furnace. Perhaps it's indeed the flame. Everything happens so quickly. I'm not overly surprised. The Alchemy Commission's alchemists, they say that when the Xianzhou Law Fu was first granted the Ambrosial Arbor, they called themselves saints. Unfortunately, they didn't possess any saintly powers. I'm sorry I'm not able... I've always hated...
The times are changed. The heavens surge. Break!
Tough luck running into me!
sense a storm. Awaken, dormant, world-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Rise!
My turn!
I'm on guard.
Naughty chap.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people... it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
I think so too. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Be careful. Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
The nap time.
You can't run!
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Heaven's surge. Rise!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Told you I could fight.
That'll take more than medic.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break!
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Tough luck running into me!
I'm on guard. Hit!
Nap time.
Try that again!
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Rise!
You can't run! Told you I could.
Lance at the ready.
Try that again!
Heaven's surge. Break!
You can't run!
I'm on guard.
Nap time.
Heaven's surge. Rise!
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go! The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this?
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break!
Who goes there?
Water keeps the cloud song. The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Gotta Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
It's time.
Time for a shot.
Heaven's Surge. Break! Awaken, Dormant Scale. World Cleansing Dragon. It's time. Hit!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Grace.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
You're annoying!
It's time. I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Break!
My turn!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Nap time.
You can't run!
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Break! Awaken, Dormant. World Cleansing Dragon. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! Try that again!
It's time.
Time for a shot.
You can't run!
I sense a storm.
Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Told you I could fight.
It's time.
Naughty child. Nap time.
You can't run! You're annoying!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Heaven's Surge. Break!
Told you I could fight. Phew!
Hit!
Gotta try hard so watch this awesome move!
That'll take more than medicine.
The strength.
You can't run! Try that again!
Lance at the ready. Awaken, Dormant Scales. World Cleansing Dragon. I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Rise!
shot. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Do not fret.
Lance ablaze.
Lance! Forward!
Told you I could fight. Phew! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Heaven surge. Break.
You can't run.
The times are changed. Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon. It's all yours.
Who goes there? Right choice. There it is. Who goes there? There it is.
Heaven surge. Rise. I'm on guard.
Nap time.
The times are changed.
You can't run. Tough luck running into
Lance
me.
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Naughty child.
The strength.
Heaven surge. Break.
They sent us awaken, the world-cleansing dragon. Oh, Grace.
Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
That'll be nap time.
The strength.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Here.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot. Try that again. You can't run.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Told you I could fight.
It's time.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Try that again. You can't run.
They sent a storm.
Heaven surge. Break. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move. Phew!
Lance at the ready.
Do not fret.
luck running into me.
Who goes there? The right choice.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
My turn.
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot.
Try that again. You can't run.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
Tough luck running into.
Lance at the ready.
That'll nap time.
The consequences are mine to bear. This could serve you well.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here! It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance. So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara-struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter, I will avenge my comrades.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. Are you ready? When the Master Divine... Are you ready?
All remains as it did yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance, as if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness. We wouldn't have the audacity to trouble you with that. The General has a plan to suppress the illness. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far? Nothing better than clocking off early. What's this? Looks pretty... Come on now. Nothing better than clocking off early. I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the Abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Don't worry. The seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
This could serve you well. I don't
Need your
believe...
extractor cleaned or your Starskip serviced? Look no further. Need your extractor cleaned or your Starskip serviced? Look no further.
I don't
Come
believe
on,
in
draw
ghosts.
already.
It's a good thing you met me now. It's still not too late. NutriTreasure's longevity supplements are highly rated
by people who have used.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced? Look no further.
Why didn't he come by today?
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
Come on, draw already.
An ancient game to make your brain feel brand new. Celestial Jade.
I don't believe in ghosts.
An ancient game to make your brain feel brand new. Celestial Jade.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced?
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality? Excellent. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever? The Xianzhou doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this? Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger. Here we are. This is the place. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable. No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials. Only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many. Every species yearns for the favor and curing of merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan. The Videodora yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution. To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Xianzhou natives. What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's Salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others. Excessive! The old rules dictated that the text be copied 50,000 times. I myself undertook such a feat. Nowadays, the Master takes greater pity on the common people. Hence, the number has been reduced to a mere 500.
Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest. You're here undercover, right? So am I! You've got to believe me. I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple. I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy. Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen-pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation to permeate your being. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough. The disciple's initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple. Huh. Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too. Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me. Good. I knew I could trust you. My life is in your hands.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight? And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Break!
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple Chrysanthemum, Blue Peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body. Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before? A long-time associate, eh? You're well-connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them. Wait, you weren't holding back? Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle either of us is alive. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Come on, draw.
I don't believe in
Need your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your star skip service?
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me. There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey Peony? Ugh, this must be from Green Hibiscus. The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands. Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Extractor clean to your Starskip service.
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight Urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code. Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a Seat of Divine Foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Need your extractor clean to your Starskip?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal. No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? I can appreciate that. The devilish archer author's so-called salvation is no different from destruction. They use deceit and power to mislead the people of the Xianzhou, instilling fear in them about the blessings of merciful Medicus. The mission of the disciples is to strike down this groundless fear, so that the people of the Xianzhou can return to the warm embrace of merciful Medicus. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Now, everything has changed. Wait. You recognize me?
Mav Moon, sir. We have a problem.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let him—
I couldn't have known, sir.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals— Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. In that case, divine—
Do not be afraid.
Lance ablaze. Lance!
Forward!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Not a scratch.
Try that again!
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Mortality means forever.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
It's time.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Nice teamwork.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Ablaze. Lance!
Forward!
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Rise!
You can't run!
I'm on guard.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Try that again!
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Break!
So Mav Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates, using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures, down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the research? Whatever the case, it's troubled me deeply over recent few months. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality, and the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much firsthand. Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that. The prescription you acquired, there are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult, given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel...
You'd be a tool to miss a
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip?
Why, hello there. Anything I can help you with? So, this is official Seed of Divine Foresight business, eh? Then I'll do it. If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like a joke. But the Seed of Divine... I can't understand this prescription. And I imagine that other alchemists won't be able to make sense of it either. Lady Danshu is renowned for her unique line of reasoning. She's proposed several prescriptions. Still, those same prescriptions have always been able to produce miraculous effects. All the more amazing given her son. Lady Danshu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll...
I came up from Starskip.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
you have a very distinct scent. Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me? Thank you. A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time. I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.